What is good, everybody? Parker York Smith here. Welcome back to my channel, where today we're talking about spring cleaning. So recently I was cleaning out my closet, kind of finding some things that I wanted to either donate or just completely trash altogether, and I realized, wow, there are a lot of things that I've held on to for way too long because I either thought they might come back into style, or I thought maybe they would fit me better later, or I would grow into them, or I would shrink down to fit them later, or whatever. It's all a bad idea. So today we're gonna go through several different things that are not worth you holding on to and that you should be getting rid of, donating, or just trashing. And in addition to letting you know what you should be getting rid of, I'm also going to be telling you what you can then be replacing it with to be increasing your style and making yourself feel better. So first and foremost, the thing that I want you to get rid of are your old relaxed fit jeans. Guys, if you have any relaxed fit jeans that are just ill-fitting and unflattering, you're doing yourself a disservice. Get rid of those, replace them with something slim and nicely fitted, because it's just gonna elongate your body, it's gonna make you look taller and slimmer, and you're just gonna look better. You're gonna get more positive attention thrown your way because people are gonna notice you and notice how good you look. They're not gonna say, dang, I can't believe he's still wearing those same jeans from 1999. Even if you don't have a ton of money to spend, go get yourself a pair of Levi's or shop some on ASOS or wherever, but find something that fits you how it should in a more modern way, and it's gonna make your life much better. The next thing that I want you getting rid of are your old chunky dress shoes. Remember back in the day when square-toe dress shoes were a thing and it made everybody look like they were walking around in swimming flippers? Those are not cool. You want something elongated with more of a pointed toe, because in the same way that it works with the pants like I was talking about, a slimmer pant is gonna make you look taller. A more narrow shoe is just gonna make you look much more sleek, much more fashionable. Next up, staying on the topic of shoes, I want you to get rid of your old nasty gym shoes. Anything that is overly worn in, especially if there's like holes in them, oh man, you gotta get rid of those. You're allowed to keep one pair for grass cutting or yard work or whatever, but keep those in the garage. Everything else should be relatively clean. Obviously, it doesn't need to be squeaky clean every single time you wear it, but anything that is just gonna be nasty, and if it smells, ditch that. Get rid of it, find something new, replace it with a nice affordable pair of Vans, or some sort of simple white leather sneaker. Anything that's gonna work with a ton of different outfits and it's gonna be sleek and nice, as opposed to something that's old and beat up, because you're just gonna be looking gross. People are gonna be like, why does he look so great in his whole outfit, but then he's got those nasty shoes on? The next thing that I want you getting rid of are your old cutoff t-shirts. Now, we've all gone through that bro phase of wanting to have cool cutoff shirts at the gym or whatever. You've got a nasty beater shirt that you wanna kind of just keep around because you like the logo on it, but you cut the sleeves off, especially if you're cutting it like down to here, how that was popular for a second. Get rid of that. If you want to keep one because you love wearing it to the gym, or you like wearing it on runs, or again, doing yard work or whatever, fine, stash it at the way back of your drawer, but that's all you need. Equip yourself with some nice gym clothes, some nice tank tops if you need them for layering or for wearing during the summertime, but anything that you cut the sleeves off yourself, you gotta get rid of it, dude. Up next, sticking in that same sort of vein of t-shirts, anything with your high school or your college logo on it, it's gotta go, especially if it's from high school or college. Now, I understand you wanna maintain a little bit of pride in your alma mater, maybe you go back to the games or whatever, but keep that one or two pieces that are there for you to be a fan in, and get rid of everything else. There is no reason for you to hold on to your frat t-shirt from the sophomore formal or kegger or whatever you guys did in your frats. Better yet, get yourself a new version of something with your favorite team's logo on it, and that way it's fitting nicely and it's not old and it hasn't been worn 100 times. I know, like when I was in high school, I thought that I wore a size extra large, which was ridiculous because I really probably wore like a medium. You're gonna look much better, you're gonna look much more put together, much more adult in something that fits you nicely and just kind of still relays that vibe that you're there to be a fan. Next up on our list of things that you need to get rid of are old baggy sweatpants. Now, I understand that there's few things in the world that are more comfortable than a well-worn in old pair of baggy sweats, but those things are nasty. I can guarantee that if you've had sweats for over 5 years, those things are gross. They need to go, especially if they're oversized and floppy and weird. You know how many times you probably farted in those? I bet it's a lot. So get yourself something that's new and updated and a bit more slim. They don't need to be skin tight, but get yourself over to J. Crew or H&M or Zara or somewhere and find something that fits how it should, because it's still gonna be comfortable, it's still gonna look great, but it's not gonna be overly baggy and weird. Honestly, a great pair of fitted sweats, you can wear them out in public, you can style them in really cool ways, whereas something that's baggy and everything, you do not wanna get caught dead in those. That's embarrassing. Okay, at number 6 or 7, or I don't know how many we've done now, the next thing I want you to get rid of are stained white t-shirts, or no, not even t-shirts, stained white shirts, dress shirts even. A lot of my shirts I found had like nasty yellowing on the inside of the collar, even if I'd taken them to the dry cleaner a few times. A new dress shirt doesn't have to be that expensive, and especially a t-shirt. Obviously, those are very easily replaced. Even undershirts, guys. A nasty stained undershirt is gross. The last thing you wanna have happen is to be spending some quality time with a female, taking off your shirt to your undershirt and realizing that there's a big stain on it. She's gonna see that and it's gonna be a big turnoff for her. Invest in yourself, get yourself a new dress shirt every 6 months or year, whatever it is. Get yourself some new undershirts like every 3 to 6 months. They're super cheap on Amazon, or you can find them at all kinds of different department stores. Find something that's easy for you, that you like, that's comfortable, and just constantly have a rotation going of those things, because it's gross when they're stained, pit stains, food stains, anything at all, you don't want it. Whew, okay, so that's been good so far. Lots of good tips, I hope, for you guys, and we are at the final one of the day, and these are very important, maybe most important, and that is underwear and socks that are old. Anything, I was gonna kind of put a time limit on this, but sometimes certain underwear wears out quicker than others, same thing with socks. So anything that you're gonna know. If it feels old, if it's stretched out, if the waistband doesn't really hold up as well anymore, if the socks fall down, they gotta go. There's subscription services now where you can get a new pair of underwear and socks sent to you like every month. Get yourself some new pairs. You're gonna feel nice. You're gonna have more respect for yourself. You're gonna carry yourself in a more confident way, all because you took a little bit of time and spent a tiny little bit of extra money on the fact that you wanted to feel better. You invested in yourself. Whew, so there you go, guys. I feel like I just ranted real hard. I hope that wasn't too aggressive, but I'm very passionate about this because these are really small moves that you can be making that are going to be heavily improving your style, heavily improving your self-confidence. Get rid of that stuff, either donate it or trash it. Obviously, you don't want to donate your socks and underwear. That's kind of weird. No, I take that back. Socks, you can take to homeless shelters. They always really appreciate that. But all the other things, go ahead and donate them. You know, there are less fortunate people who probably need things that may not necessarily be at the height of style. I hope all these tips were helpful for you guys. Take them seriously. If you're investing in yourself, all it is going to do is improve your everyday life. It's going to improve your experience. You're just going to be happier because of it. I know from experience. I used to wear all kinds of craziness, so I've been through it. Trust me. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're checking out my Instagram page to see how I'm styling all kinds of different outfits, different style tips for you guys. Subscribe if you are not already. Tell a friend about the channel. And as always, you're doing these things for you, not them. I will see you guys next time. Bye.